Hello, and how are ya? Today we talk about a monster. No, the monster is not Shrek, it is jealousy. You see, jealousy turns perfectly, seemingly reasonable people into social media detectives, makes them mind readers. Sometimes it makes them overthinkers of the year. Now, if you've seriously ever zoomed in on someone's Instagram photo, trying to figure out if the hand in the corner is their friend or friend, this one's for you. Before we go further, I think it's important to talk about what jealousy really is. Let's get one thing straight. Jealousy is not evil. It's not some flaw that makes you a bad partner. Jealousy is like hunger. It's a signal. Your brain is saying, hey, something does not feel secure here. But with hunger, you get a growling stomach. But with jealousy, it makes you question things like, why did they smile at that person like that? Was that smile too, what's the word? Smiley? Here's a fun fact. Jealousy is not about your partner. It's about you. Yeah, I said it. Jealousy is your inner voice telling you, I feel insecure about myself, my relationship, or my boundaries. So let's fix that inner dialogue before it spirals into something worse. Next, I'll talk about how to spot triggers. Okay? Before you tackle jealousy, you've got to figure out what sets it off. It's like finding out which food is giving you heartburn. You can't fix it if you don't know the source. If you keep eating the same food that causes it, you'll keep having heartburn. I'll tell you about a few common triggers. Number one trigger is past experiences. See, did your ex betray your trust? That baggage may be sneaking into your current relationship, so you need to be careful. Another trigger is low self-esteem. If you don't feel good about yourself, you might assume your partner is looking for something better. Spoiler alert, they're with you for a reason. One last trigger is unclear boundaries. See, if you and your partner haven't discussed what's cool and what's not, jealousy will help you fill in the blanks. So take some time to reflect. What sets off your alarm bells? Write it down. Grab a pen and paper or a sticky note and write it down. You have time. Now we know what jealousy is and the triggers. We should talk about how to deal with it, right? You should learn how to tame this monster called jealousy. And I'll give you some practical steps to help with that. Tip number one, communicate like adults, but not in the heat of the moment. If your jealousy spikes, do not start the conversation with, so who's that Rachel person in your texts? Instead, try this. Wait until you're calm, then say, hey, something's been bothering me and I'd like to talk about it. Now, this is why that works better. You're taking responsibility for your feelings. You're opening the door to understanding instead of accusing. If you do that, you sound like an emotionally mature person, not an undercover spy. Try that. Tip number two, build trust through transparency. If you're on the receiving end of someone's jealousy, don't just roll your eyes and say, you're being ridiculous. That never works. Instead, show them you are willing to meet them halfway. Say, I get why that might make you uncomfortable. What can I do to help you feel more secure? You see? Teamwork makes the dream work. Tip number three, reality check yourself. Whenever jealousy pops up, ask yourself, is this the real issue or am I jumping to conclusions? For example, real issue, your partner cancels plans frequently to hang out with someone else. That's a real issue. Not a real issue, they liked their cousin's photo from a wedding. Remember, context matters. So does evidence. If there is no actual reason to feel threatened, tell your brain to chill, relax, mate. Next, we explore how focusing on your confidence can help. Here's a secret, confident people don't get jealous easily. So, how do you build confidence? I'll say, firstly, celebrate your own wins. Whether you got a promotion or just remember to drink water today, hype yourself up. Hey! Next, pursue your passions. The more fulfilled you are as an individual, the less you will worry about someone else completing you. Next, take care of yourself. Exercise. Dress in a way that makes you feel amazing. And practice positive self-talk. These things will build your confidence. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about feeling secure in your imperfect self. And that's very cool. I think when we're talking about this, it's important to know when to seek help. Sometimes jealousy is a symptom of a bigger issue, right? If trust is completely or repeatedly broken, or if your jealousy feels unmanageable, it's important to get professional help. A therapist can help you unpack those feelings and build healthier patterns. Think of it this way. Therapy is like taking your car to the mechanic. If you feel something's off, it's important to fix it before the whole engine breaks down, right? Jealousy is normal. It's how you handle it that matters. Be honest with yourself, communicate with your partner, and don't let one little feeling ruin something beautiful. And if all fails, remember this mantra: I am enough, my relationship is enough, and Amanda from the text is probably just his co-worker. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, or just send to someone who could use this advice. Until next time, keep your jealousy low and your love high. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.